Welcome all as we congregate to the greatest toy line in community, ever growing, ever changing. As we collect and adapt these figures to our own imaginations and embrace the fun, there's much to learn, especially if you're new to Mythics. Hello, friends, and welcome to a short episode of New to Mythics. It's been a while. I did a pre-record reveal show with Anthony Hausiel, Pat Boyle, Omar, and Chris Faraone for the Reinforcements reveal show, and that was the last pre-recorded that I did for New to Mythics. I think it was a month before that that I did one. I think it was J-Lo Fidelity was the last one I did. But I just wanted to take a minute. If you see at the top here, it does say a Brazier. I keep saying that. A Brazier review, and I'm going to get into that in a second. I just wanted to make a small New to Mythics State of the Union. I kind of, me and Legion Kings, Omar and Jay, we did like a 5-day series of shows. Not last week, but the week before. And then I did double jointed with my friend Mark Thomas, and then I did a New to Mythics live, and then Tuesday I did another Legion Kings, and was really feeling burned out and not feeling like I wanted to do more content and podcasts and stuff like that. I kind of just wanted to not do any of it, but I really enjoy the interaction and the conversations and just the really connecting with friends. And that's something that would be hard for me not to continue. At first I was like, hard stop. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing any more shows. I'm not doing any more, podcasts or anything like that. But I really enjoy it. I think it's fun. Like I said, I enjoy the interaction between myself and the people that are on the show, but I do feel like I should maybe not do as much, because I started to feel like I was kind of rearranging my life around the different shows and podcasts. My wife was asking me, do you have a show tonight? Do you have a show tonight? And I'm like, yeah, I have one tonight and one on Thursday or one on Friday. And she's like, okay. And, she was very patient and understanding, but I'm like, why am I doing this for? Like, why am I not living in the present or real world and spending more time, doing podcasts and stuff like that. And like I said, I enjoyed doing it, but I just feel like I was doing it too much. So I feel like I'm going to do less, but I'll be more concentrated, more focused on the things that I really want to do. So at the moment, I probably won't do any more New to Mythic lives, the Sunday live show. It was just too long. The shows were like 3 or 4 hours, 3.5 hours. A lot of fun. I really enjoyed it with my friends. It will come back eventually, but I think I'll at least take the summer off from doing that show. Instead, I would like to focus more on doing pre-recorded shows like this one, to where I can kind of tailor it around my own schedule. It runs for as long as it needs to. Hopefully not too long, so I don't bore anybody, but more focused on subjects or people that I really want to connect with. Definitely enjoyed doing Legion Kings. I will be doing that show, but not quite as much, probably twice a month. The boys know how to run the show. They can do it fine without me. And once again, I'm not like quitting anything. It's just I'm wanting to be more in the present and more in my life than doing more shows and things like that. Well, more to come on that. So Legions Kings definitely will be part of, but not quite as often. And then New to Mythics, the regular pre-recorded show, I'll continue. I can't guarantee it will be every week. Could be every other week. But I will have fresh content. I've got a few shows lined up here in the future, including this one, where I'll be talking to people. I would like to do some more like fun kind of educational things, talk about factions, talk about scale, talk about things that might help. I'd like to do an episode about preparation for Legions Con, things like that. So definitely we'll continue with the pre-recorded New to Mythics show. Definitely double jointed with my friend Mark Thomas. But I will step away from that for some Saturdays. We do it Saturdays from 11 to 12:30, sometimes a little bit later. There will be some guests that will take my place sometimes, just to give myself a break. It's nice to have a Saturday morning where you can, sleep in and enjoy, your family and making plans and stuff like that. So Double Jointed, I will still be part of, but probably not every Saturday. And it will be fine. Mark does a great show. He runs it very well. It's a fun show, and people really enjoy it. And I think that the people that he has lined up to guest for me will do a great job. I do want to talk about an idea that I've had for a while. My wife kind of gave me a little bit of, a suggestion. And I'm like, you know what? Let's try this. So to maybe replace some of the pre-recorded New to Mythics for certain weeks, I might have a new show. And it'll involve my friend Brian Carr. The show is called New to Mythic Caves, where we go to people's houses. And not personally, but I really am interested in seeing people's collections. And I think people work really hard on curating their figures and their displays and stuff. And I would love to do like short, segments on, seeing people's collections. So New to Mythic Caves should start in a few weeks. Looking forward to that. And I'll let you guys know more details on that show when it comes. It'll probably be released Tuesday mornings, like the existing New to Mythic show will be released usually Tuesday mornings, the pre-recorded one. So, yep, that's my new show, New to Mythic Caves. Also, still doing Night Tripper. It's been a month or so since I've done it. I've just been busy, dude. Just a lot going on, and I do have some creative things that I'm working on and kind of want to focus on some creative stuff, writing and projects like that. So that's kind of another reason why I'm not doing as many shows. So I just felt like I owed it to the people that do like my show to let them know, there's nothing wrong. I'm not quitting doing podcasts or anything like that. Just being a little more selective, just not quite doing as much, just being more specific on the things that I want to do, and trying something new. But I think the key thing is just to have fun. I think, not to get too much into it, but I think collecting and, anything that you enjoy, you can go excessive to. Like, you can go overboard. And I feel like sometimes with collecting, just like with podcasts, I think I can go overboard and stretch myself too thin and do too much in the spirit of having fun. And then eventually it stops becoming fun because it becomes a routine. And I think that routine is kind of where I'm not liking, the direction that I was going to. So I just did a kind of a hard stop, and I'm like, let's focus on fun again. So I'm going to have some good conversations with some people that I'm fans of, and talk some fun things, and hopefully you guys will be entertained. So on the New to Mythics Caves, if you are interested in showing off your displays, your collections, I would love to see them. I would love to schedule you to be on the show. Be like 30-35 minutes. Just ask a few questions. And I just really want to see your stuff. I want to have a tour in your toy room. So let me know if you are interested in that. Send me a message. You guys know how to do it. And that's about all I have to say. So if you have any questions, or if you guys are have anything to say about it, let me know. But yeah, that's about all I have to say about that. So on to the topic of the show, braziers. I keep saying braziers. So Chris Faraone, my good buddy Chris, has my man is very prolific. He's always working, just nonstop working, doing soundtracks. He's doing like a musical, like an album. I think he's working on an album, but always making these amazing 3D printed objects just to make your Mythics or whatever toy you collect even better, even funner. Such a great guy, super smart, just a cool dude. Really enjoy his friendship. Definitely check out his Instagram, Pharaoh's Forge. Always has some cool stuff that he is working on. He's kind of like a mad scientist, just always making cool, interesting things. Like every other day, he's sending me another picture of something that he's working on, and I'm really proud of all of the cool things that he's done. The guy is he's awesome. He's an amazing talent. But anyway, so he did created this brazier, and I'm not sure all the details. He talked about it on one of my past shows, but basically these large braziers here that he 3D printed, he had to help with another company, and I don't remember the name of the group of artists, but they helped, I guess, in this construction of these braziers. It's got a dwarf here to kind of give you an idea of the scale. So he is bringing those to the Pacific Northwest meetup. He was doing a giveaway on one of my shows, and Rob Zamora won, of course, like he normally does, that guy. And I really wanted it, and I think Rob could tell that I really wanted it, so he gifted it to me. And so I instantly sent Chris Faraone my address. I'm like, please ship that to me. I want it very badly. And so Chris sent it to me, and a few other items right here. He sent me this throne and the brazier and a spear holder and this cool brick kind of display piece. But so thank you to Chris very much for sending me those things. I am not a painter. I'm not a customizer. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I wanted to have fun with it. So I kind of took to painting. Chris did ask if possible to do a review on this brazier. So I said, sure, I'm not a reviewer. I don't know how to do that, but I've seen a lot, so I will do my best. So I got it. When he sent it, it was kind of in a few different pieces. I think it's just easier to print or to ship. So I started with the basic Chaos Black primer spray paint. You don't have to use that spray paint for these. This paint that Chris recommends, I can't read what it is, but that's the brand, if you can read it on there. I forget the name of it, but it's a really great kind of paint primer. It covers really well. It's kind of watery, but it works. Like if you do it a couple times, it will cover no problem. Chris said that I didn't need to prime it, but I did anyways. I just like the uniform kind of black, starting with that over the basic, 3D print surface. And so I primed it with the Chaos Black, and then I just started painting. I did a bunch of different kind of coats of different colors, but I used just this paint type primarily. I just used the beige, the green, the white, and the gray, and I kind of just mixed them and just kept doing layers on top of layers on top of layers, just to try and get that old stone kind of look. And I don't know if I achieved it. I'm still kind of working on it, but I had a lot of fun. I just really enjoyed painting. I've never painted something to look like stone, so it's like I have the idea of what I wanted to do with it or how I wanted it to look, but whether it gets there or not, I don't know. But if it makes me happy, that's okay. Really easy to paint. There's a lot of little nooks and crannies and little details and things in this print that Chris made. It's really just a lot of fun to paint. Put some music on, get some good paint, some good brushes, and just enjoy yourself. So I really had a good time painting the brazier. I also painted the stone piece that he sent as well. I have the brazier here. I'm still working on it, but I don't know. I'm happy. It's kind of got like an old kind of patina, kind of, I don't know, washed up, like there's been weathering and rain and just seen a lot. It's seen a lot. So definitely I'm happy. I'll probably mess with it a little bit more, but it does come apart. There's different pieces to this. And it's not, you can't like put other pieces together to it. It all belongs as this, but it just comes apart for I guess easy painting and stuff. There is a little thing on the bottom here that you can use to store things if you want, but not really necessary. But this is it. He did include this. It's got like it's got this flame effect here, and also he includes this light piece here. It's a submersible light, LED light effect thing. So you can change the colors to different colors. Let's see if I can. So it also includes this remote here, but I can change the color by pressing the button. There's different effects. It's not really coming out really well because of the, but you can see with my hand, the different colors. There's about 8 or 9 different color effects here. Also different things that you can do, different effects, strobes and flashes and fades and smooths. So just a lot of different things, different ways to display this. And I really love the size of it. It's got a really decent scale. trying to see if there's a figure nearby here. So here's the legendary warrior, and she's standing. So it kind of gives you an idea of the size of this brazier. But please check it out. Chris Faraone will have these at the Pacific Northwest meetup, which is happening June 13th, which is 3 short days from today. If you have any questions, please hit up Chris Faraone or Blake Recon Rage Casada. Both amazing gentlemen. I wish I was there. Would love to be there and just enjoy the meetup with them, but couldn't make it this year. I'm definitely going to try again next year because he's got even more amazing things planned. So Chris Faraone will be there with these. He's going to have these and some other items at the show. So hit him up. He's got some cool stuff there. Also, plenty of other vendors. Looks like Four Horsemen will be there. Sparrow will be there. Von Burke with Ashen Oath. There's going to be plenty of giveaways, like ones from Stefan Pickle D. And Chris is giving some stuff away. Dank Studios, Retro Rags. So good time. A lot of cool people are going to be there. I know Jeremy Gerard is going to be there with his wife and Blake and Chris and Jake Lawson and stuff. So a lot of good people going to be there. It's going to be an awesome event. If you're in that area or if you can drive out, definitely check it out. If you have any questions, please hit up Blake or Chris Faraone. He can definitely give you any kind of info on what's happening. June 13th, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's a 2-day event. Well, it's 2 days planned, so the actual show is just that one day, but there's another day of just good times. So please reach out if you have any questions about that. So I definitely recommend this piece. Definitely paint it better than mine. If you do get one, send it to me or send me a picture and let me know how you did it or how you painted it. I would love to see it. If you have any tips on making it more look like stone, let me know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So that's about all I have. I just wanted to do a quick show about, kind of what's happening with my show and shows, and also doing a review of this brazier, which I think is a lot of fun. I did a little bit of, I had fun with the painting part, and now I'm going to have fun with the, posing figures next to it and stuff. Here's some more pictures of the paints that I used in the process of it. I probably mess around with it more to get it a little bit more stone-like. And this is my Dagna that's next to the brazier. So a lot of fun. If you can, try to pick one of these up. I don't have the price. I think he told me, and I don't recall, and I hate to repeat what it is because it's probably not right. But I guarantee it's going to be affordable. I guarantee it's going to make your display look even better. Get a couple of them. Tell them Schmerb sent you. And I appreciate it. So thank you guys for watching. Short episode, less than half an hour. If you have any questions, hit me up. Please tune in to Legion Kings and Double Jointed and Night Tripper. And then let me know if you're interested in New to Mythic Caves. I'm really excited about that show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Those will be pre-recorded and short episodes like this one, probably 35 minutes, 40 minutes. I just want to see your collections and see what your displays are. I think it'd be a lot of fun. We work hard on our displays. I'll probably do mine first, even though my room is tiny. I'm proud of the stuff that I have that I've collected, and would like to see your stuff too. And I think fans of this community would love to see other people's displays and stuff. And I have a few people in mind that I'm going to ask to please share their displays. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. New to Mythics has been going for 2 years since April, and I'm proud thank you very much, guys, for hanging in there and watching the show and you know, interacting and stuff. If you have any suggestions or anything that you would like to see or like me to do, let me know. I'll do my best. Thank you, guys. Hope to see you guys soon. Take care.